world is a hotbed of activities, and the Ukraine war is not the only saga that is taking place around Europe. The Balkans have also become a hot potato for Europe as major events have started to unfold here as well. On one side, Serbia and Kosovo are armed to teeth to launch a full-scale assault against each other, whereas on the other hand, Serbs have started to call for secession from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Make no mistake, both of the events are connected to each other. At least NATO's latest warning to Serbia, which was actually aimed at the Serbs, proves so. Hi and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Atul Mishra. Let's begin. There should be no doubt a lot is happening in the Balkans all of a sudden. Recently, Germany organized a Western Balkans summit in the German capital Berlin intended to bolster relations with the 6 countries of the region. But ahead of the meeting, NATO member Germany served a warning to Serbia, or shall we say Serbs, to choose a stance and stop their rising disagreement. According to a media report by Euractiv, Germany cautioned Serbia against cultivating deeper ties with Russia, warning that it could thwart its bid to join the European Union. The German officials have stressed that it's time for Serbian President Alexander Vučić to get off the fence. The officials stressed if he takes the path to Europe, he will have support from the EU as a whole and from the German government. If he chooses the other path, he will be ensuing consequences. As these remarks came into public, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz met with the leaders of Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Kosovo, North Macedonia, Montenegro and Serbia. The meeting went well and the leaders left without any hassle. But the very following day, the friction between Serbs and Kosovo Albanians grew more intense in the Balkans. On 2nd November, Serbia announced that Belgrade had a military escalation with Pristina. According to the Belgrade authorities, unidentified drones reportedly appeared on the Kosovo-Serbia border and began observing the barracks and the locations of the Serbian army, which led Serbian President Alexander Vučić to order his country's fighter jets to intercept them. According to public broadcaster RTS, the drones entered Serbian airspace to watch the Serbian stations more precisely. In retaliation, Kosovo reopened the battle over license plates, forcing drivers of vehicles with Serbian number plates to get them changed to Kosovo ones. The situation between the two nations was back to square one. Furthermore, the Serbs in Bosnia and Herzegovina are now looking to join Serbia since the hope for NATO membership has faded over the years. The Bosnia peacekeeping mission was also extended by the UN amidst rising political unrest. The ethnic Serbs of the nation have elected Milorad Dodik as their new president, who has strong ties to Russia and desires secession from Bosnia and Herzegovina. If this occurs, Republika Srpska, which the Serbs of the Balkans have long desired, will begin to take shape. The Balkans' current trends all point to one thing: Serbs have made a clarion call, and they wish to leave the West's sway, which has long paralyzed their ability to make independent decisions. The states of the Balkans were lured to NATO membership for exactly the same reason as EU membership. For instance, negotiations to bring Bosnia and Herzegovina into NATO started in 2008, yet there have been no developments in that regard. Additionally, malicious attempts to incite Serbs have never been lacking in Kosovo and other states, which are supported by NATO. So one could easily suggest why Serbs are growing disenchanted with NATO and the West and letting all hell let loose.